A matchup to keep our eye on. Darius Miles, the Oklahoma transfer. He steps into Pringle. He held his ground, and two very good defensive stops for Arkansas to start.
And Vanderbilt has to be good with their first shot offense tonight. They are dead last in this league, offensive rebound.
Thomas to Pringle, who's able to use that strong body and bank it in.
Defensively, as a point guard.
Nickel in the paint. And it hits the top of the backboard and falls through.
Didn't go over the backboard, so the ball's still in play.
Oh, pretty play, Acuff. Wow.
He just went bully ball on the smaller Tyler Tanner. Single coverage, Cal puts him on an island, 2 points.
McLaughlin decides to take a three. That's no good. Cold shooting to start from outside. And here's Thomas. Blow by, lays it up and in. They're taking it to Vanderbilt early and lead 6-2. Well, Nickel fires, and he has missed both. Good battle by McLaughlin, and it's kept in by Thomas. And now look at Acuff go. Denied at the rim. What a block, and down on the ground after the block and writhing in pain. And the three falls. Insult to great backdoor move. Harder Knox.
Ravi just burned that pressure off, man, because Vanderbilt.
Billy Richmond and DJ Wagner is into the game for Arkansas. Richmond's got a motor unlike anybody else and goes right to the basket. Wagner beats his man. Knox is there to lay it in.
Carter Knox is killing Vanderbilt with off-ball cuts. The timing is perfect from 11 and White. What a start for the Hogs.
Start this game. McLaughlin pulls his way in, throws it up too hard off the window, and Richmond will try to run. Acuff three. Got it! 18-4 and three more fast break points for the Hogs. Wagner comes in a double team, and the ball is loose. It is a kick against Ewan. It'll stay with Vanderbilt. Board. Tyler Nickel in transition finds Harris. That's off. And a rare offensive rebound sets up another three. Yep. That's good.
You hear me all the time. The ball four.
It's been up and down his last three games, 0, 8, and 8. He's got 7 already as Brazil works inside. One-on-one against Nickel off the window.
That's not really his game. He's not a back to the basket in that floor spread, man. Those guys are playing 15, 16 off of each other. You're looking for double gaps to attack, and there's one from Wagner.
Boy, they feel like they can get by anybody one-on-one.
They feel like that because they can, but again, it's the 12, 14 points, but you get punished for anything lazy in this league.
Yep, Acuff corner three, knocks it down, and he's got 8 now.
Right, that's kind of his.
Calipari didn't start Wagner. He said, I want him to have the ball in his hands more often, and now he fires a long one and knocks it down.
And he wanted to bring Wagner in to also slide Acuff off the ball at that speed, which all great point guards have that ability.
Corner, Thomas, another one. Acuff on the bench, Malik Thomas to the same spot, and another three.
It's such a good thing to flatten that thing out.
Tanner deep, throws it up with the left. That's no good, and it's Malik Ewan. Arkansas size advantage. There's been a big story in this one. Another one, Thomas the ball fake. He is on fire, just like the Hogs. How about the 3 threes to really create separation? The lead to 20.
Huge answer by Tyler Nickel. Great communicator. He's got himself a ball club now. Kansas back being ranked in that top 25 and capable of another Final Four team out of that league.
tell you one thing, Arkansas is assisting on nearly every one of their baskets as Carter Knox continues his terrific night, knocking down a three. He's got 10.
And I love the response from Carter Knox from game day shoot-around to the opening tip, because he did not have a great shoot-around, and Calipari was on him hard for about an hour.
Miles set for a gotta make three, can't do it, and Washington picks up an offensive rebound. Nickel will launch.
Okay.
He will hit it. He's the guy.
I think that's their third offensive rebound in the game.
Hatter's got just 2 points. He averages almost 18 a game. 5 on the shot clock from Miles, one-on-one with Knox. And
wow.
boy, the rim was for a second unkind, and then it was generous to let it roll in. Thomas alley-oop to Ewan right there. Nobody defended.
Again, you've got to.
Quick one from Miles, no good. Washington battles and gets his 4th offensive rebound, and Nickel does it again.
So, Ravi, I think Mark Byington has changed up what he's doing on the offense.
Mismatch. Thomas. No in the paint. That was a good job by Nickel to just deflect it away. And then Washington fell asleep with the block, and there's Brazil. Was out the other way. Bad defense by Arkansas. Tanner does. They kick it 3. Okereke, no. And with 1 second, Acuff will just run it out. Boy, a red-hot Razorback start, and they saw that lead sliced into late. Back here for the second half and sitting on the bench. He's got kind of a big smile on his face as well. Alley-oop out of the gate to start. Nick Pringle, welcome to the game.
How about that? Hard so many ways. He's the heavy usage guy with the ball, but for that Arkansas pressure again defensively, just too much.
Wagner all the way. He had a hand up for an alley-oop and said, I got it myself.
I said it the first half, I love DJ Wagner. He's okay with moving the ball. He's just got to get shots made around him right now.
Nice rip. 3-on-1. Wagner, flush. No, Tanner missed an easy one at the rim. Bench tonight for the first time. How significant have his minutes been? To Ewan, who lays it up and in. Wagner's having a whole bunch of fun tonight. Finally, one goes through. Tanner's first 3 of the night.
Tanner doesn't activity, their energy, swarming the ball, attacking the ball with 2 hands. And DJ Wagner has been an absolute force. I mean, this is the guy that got put on the bench tonight. Cal said, this is what I need from you when you come in. The energy, the effort, the toughness, the vision. Arkansas right now sending a message, bouncer. They've got the ball out in front of them and gotten downhill quickly.
Great play. Boy, Acuff got his man off him, and then he was able to get Washington. Schmidt is coming in on the bench right away. Harris denied by Ewan.
That's just being stubborn.
Acuff, bam!
They, Arkansas, rip and run with as much speed as anybody in college ball.
They've been strong with their 3s off back iron. Another one that goes astray. Acuff, floater, count it. Byington may need a timeout.
He is just more physical than Tyler Tanner. We saw the first half, and now we see it in transition, just going right through the chest of Tyler Tanner, one-on-one basketball on an island. And the block by Arkansas, that's just being stubborn. You're taking the ball in to link instead of moving it, and you get what you deserve there if you're Tyler Harris. But watch Acuff get out in front of the defense, and the very next possession, he just goes right through the chest of Tyler Tanner. Boom, a little bit of a push-off, that's fine, man. Create your own space. Hard to guard, 5 in white.
85?
Yeah.
You should be able to shoot free throws for that.
You should be able to make free throws for that. Watch out.
Acuff, wow!
Yeah. I'm telling you,
they've been on a break.
They have. And again, great guards are judged by what they do below the free throw line. Cal credit in this game as well, because he is calling a really good game, especially out of timeouts. He's putting a big behind the defense, knowing that Acuff's going to get in the paint. Vanderbilt's going to step up because that's who they are. They swarm the basketball.
Of that conversation.
Well, there's been, I believe, offside defense by Arkansas, so alert.
And Acuff is just floating in for his 13th and 14th.
So let's talk about this. Yes, and now Acuff is going to be on that long list of great Cal guards.
He sees the alley-oop and he found Pringle. Darius Acuff show tonight.
You know how ridiculous.
Throw it over the backboard. And Acuff off balance landed it. Knox! Boy, it's getting loud. He hasn't been on I-95 in Massachusetts since he was at UMass.
No.
I think all they're doing now is dunking.
Yeah, they are. And it's all starting in the hands of number 5. Angry at the rim. And Pringle, boom, just seals off with that highway screen on the right side for Knox. And then Acuff again up top just finds an easy roll for Pringle. A problem to play against.
Yeah, for people at home, explain it. What is buckyball? How would you define it?
It's nonstop press from Texas A&M. Nonstop threes. They spread you out. They drive you. Massive shake that you want as a next level player.
Learned a lot about him too with that video
Watch
we saw. Watch it. Yeah, Ewan on the baseline. Another out of bounds dunk for Calipari's crew. To figure.
Yeah, what's not hard to figure is they don't have their identity, and that's been their defensive calling card. It just, from one game to the next, Coach Barnes has done what he can count on. That's a bad feeling for a coach.
Yeah, that's a good feeling for Calipari as Wagner, Knox, and the entire team, especially those guys. Blake Thomas is into the game. And Brazil has seen this matchup before, and that's been the result.
How many dunks has Arkansas had in this game?
And to mention that Kentucky's in the middle of it, but Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, and Auburn.
They caught Texas. When you play someone, watch out. That's a grab of the jersey. They let go.
Yeah, they didn't call that. And another dunk, their 13th of the night. That are still here at Bud Walton are on their feet to celebrate what has been an emphatic victory. Just a bucket getter is Blake Thomas.
Blake Thomas gets off more.
The Razorbacks will have their chance to deal with the Gators. 93-68. A pretty awe-inspiring show by Arkansas. Their first 20-plus point win against an AP top 25 since 0-7. They protect home court. They stay unbeaten.
And the officials just